Given what has been taking place at the school and the enthusiasm of the graduates and the promise that they will, in our own words, let down Knockalva, I am pleased to announce on behalf of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries the gift to this school of a large 90 horsepower tractor with full equipment. Yes. I would also like Principal Mr. Josh Nelson to send me the names of 3 students for full-time job offers and 3 students for holiday jobs who have the attitude, the integrity, the respect, and the confidence I just spoke about. Thank you very much, and may God continue to bless you and this noble institution. Fact and non-verbal, these not words. I would say the farmers market is going pretty well because we have this steady flow of traffic. We have a wide variety of products, even though the recent hurricane has caused us not to have all the products we want to have. Missing here would be like oranges, but from the hurricane, lettuce, we don't have as much yellow yam, and we don't have as much carrot.
Rough estimation?
Yes, I have a rough estimate. We have here about 36 tons of produce, because we normally calculate for each market how much we think would be sold off. So this is one of the larger markets. Market in Highgate, in Port Murray is the smallest, with just about 15 tons. Yes, we have 8 markets, the largest number we have entertained since we started in January. And of interest with today's market is that we have Michi, a private sector person, partnering with us on the boulevard. So right now there's a big market going on down there on the boulevard. We get updated reports every 2 hours from all markets. That's the arrangement we have. And the only market at this time that is not doing exceptionally well is the one in Port Murray. Perhaps because the supply variety is not in place and the threat of rain and so on. But all the other markets are doing pretty well. Just to say that we are grateful when consumers turn out because they get to interact with the farmers. And this is going to, apart from a farmers market in Denby, this is going to be the last for the season. We start off with the next set of national farmers market in September. So there won't be any in July and there won't be any in August.
RADA is involved in agriculture, and agriculture involved in the production of food and the production of crops. Now, what you find is most of our farmers operate on the hillside. And in recent times, what you have is degradation at the hillside, farmers cutting down trees, coal burning, and soil erosion. This is where we as an agency now have to get involved to sensitize persons about the environment so that we can preserve whatever is left of the environment so that it can benefit future generations. Now, if you look at what is happening because of the whole issue of climate change, you have environmental degradation taking place. If you look at what is happening in the coastal region, the siltation, the washing of soil into the ocean, the fish population being decreasing, agriculture has now become a pivotal role. And in managing the environment, we have to form strategic partnership with environmental organizations such as Green Expo, Environmental Foundation of Jamaica, and all other agencies that has to do with rural development in terms of agriculture and the environment.
Yeah. Well, RADA Rural Agricultural Development Authority usually participate in the Green Expo expedition every on the biannual year. In this case, this year we are hosting a farmers market, and the theme involves something to do with health and environment, and of course eating locally wholesome and good quality food. It will lead to improvement in the health of persons and our consumers, of course.
All right, so Lawrence, let me ask you this. You're going to be bringing certain thousands of produce into Houston. You very hard working
honey, pak choy, yes, yes, yes. Well, 32,000 pounds is a small amount because, as is said, it's only 25 farmers. We have had farmers markets in other parishes, and especially in Kingston, where we have hosted 75 farmers and therefore over 100,000 pounds of produce. So, in reference to the size of the location, and we have decided just to have that amount. It's a mid-month period, and so we look at 32,000 pounds coming in, and I'm sure that it will be purchased by the consumers around, thinking of those who will be coming from the New Kingston area and other areas around. As we said, it's mid-month, and so we would not chance putting in a larger market for this time of the month.
Why should Jamaican people come out to support the RADA farmers as they host and the RADA team as we host this farmers market? Why? What's so special? Sell it first.
Well, in reference to our produce, number one, it's fresh, good quality, it's wholesome. You know exactly where it's coming from. You know the type of chemicals that are used or not used on it. And we know that for our farmers, we know the locations. We can visit the farms in the countryside, whether it's St. Thomas, St. Anne, St. Mary, St. Elizabeth, Manchester, or Clarendon, where these farmers are coming from. Also, because it's locally, it's fresh, and we know what we want. We know what type of produce that we'll be getting. Also, it will be of reasonable quality and reasonable price. So again, reasons why our consumers should come out. The wide range of fruits, which are healthy produce, with vitamin C and A, etc. Our roots and tubers have the fibrous content which we need to increase our health and keep us healthy as a healthy growing nation. So I think our consumers should come out and support us. They have done so in the past, and I think that's a number of reasons why they should come and support our farmers. In addition to, our farmers need the support because they produce what we eat, right? And so we must eat what we produce or what we grow. And so our local farmers need the support. From that, they can generate their funds, income and earnings, which can go back and plow back into the field, so that we will continue to produce and become food security, develop a level of food security for our country, Jamaica, so that if anything happens, like now we're having hurricanes, we're having different environmental conditions, boats to come in, ships to come in, etc. So as a result, we need to produce enough to feed our nation and therefore give us that food security that we need for this country, Jamaica, land we love.